A big congratulations to Chelsea.
Yes, up Chelsea, the pride of London.
Yes. Nottingham 2, Chelsea 3.
A wonderful display by Chelsea, coming from behind to win 3-2 away match on City ground. It was a wonderful display by Chelsea.
Yes, Jackson with the winning goal.
Yes, that was superb pass from a captain who came back from James. And immediately I saw him with the ball, I knew that he was going to give a wonderful cross, and that was exactly what happened. I'm very delighted. I'm very happy to have James come back to the team.
Okay, and we saw when the substitution came in, we were even afraid, as in Jackson in the Reece James in the field, Gusto in the field. How does he? How do we felt the changing wasn't too okay.
When I saw the call for the substitution, that was the thoughts that crossed my mind. You know, our coach, in the course of this particular season, he usually gets a wrong call with his substitution. But this time around, it was a tactical change. And so that gave Chelsea an edge over in the course of the match. So at the end, it provided a good result for Chelsea.
And we saw one controversial penalty, even though the VAR didn't call, between Aina and then Jackson. That he threw Jackson away. What do you think about that?
In my own opinion, that was a penalty call. But I don't know why VAR decided not to even look at it. And so the coach did not see it. I was thinking VAR would be able to correct that, but they did not do.
Okay. So and they introduced Sterling into this match, and then he showed that yes, he really missed the team, and then a wonderful equalizer from him.
This was the Sterling we wanted to see throughout the season. He came in and he experience counted in the course of the match. So I was happy when he came in and improved our attacking force. Mudrik, that was what we were thinking he would do in the course of the match, but he became very silent from the first half to the end of towards the end of the second half. So Sterling has shown that he is an experienced player. We hope he continue to the end of the season.
Okay. Cole Palmer, he didn't score in today's game. I know every Chelsea fan will not be happy that Palmer did not register a goal in today's game.
It wasn't just Cole Palmer. It was a tough match for most of our Chelsea players. Most of our attacking players they performed below expectation. Even though Madueke was not really a driving force today. So Cole Palmer did not have a good match, a wonderful outing today. But he gave wonderful passes, which if a striker have converted, then at least the glory will go back to Cole Palmer. So sometimes there are days that you might not really create a much impact, but your passing as a creative player too will count. So this was a match that his passes would have counted, but Jackson was wasteful with those passes.
But he gave one assist. He gave Modric an assist, the first goal.
Okay, the first goal, yes, that was at the beginning of the match, and he would have gotten more assists in this course of this match. This would have helped him as a creative player.
Okay. We hosting Odoi in today's game. He scored a wonderful goal. He tried by all means to score. He scored his former club, and then the celebration was just too awesome.
That was a dramatic moment because of the match. I was thinking he would not even celebrate, only for him to come up with a superb celebration. I appreciate him as a former Chelsea player. I knew he had something that Chelsea will miss when he left Chelsea. So seeing him score this kind of a brilliant goal, this was the goal when during his spell in Chelsea, this was the kind of goal he was scoring. Even before this match, he scored a similar goal. So I would say that we are missing such a player at this point in time.
Okay. Do you think now it was a bad decision for Chelsea to let him go?
Yes, losing this kind of player in Chelsea, I was thinking Chelsea would have given him chance. He showed the class. We won the Champions League. I was thinking player like Odoi should have continued in Chelsea. So I was surprised when Chelsea let him go, trying to build a team with younger players. Odoi would have, with his experience, would have still been in Chelsea, and so wouldn't have bought some other players. He has the class more than some of these players that we're trying to make them to become great players in future.
All right, Chelsea will be playing midweek game against Brighton. What do you think?
We'll brighten them. Yes, with the current form that Chelsea and with the return of our creative players, player like
Nkuku.
Nkunku coming back to the field, James with his experience,
Sterling is back.
Sterling is back, Chelsea team
Gusto is back.
Gusto is back with Palmer. There will be plenty of celebration with Gusto and Palmer on the field of play. So I feel it's going to be an easy ride for Chelsea against them.
So as a coach, who do you think he will start? Either Reece James or Gusto or probably Chalobah?
I saw this coming. As a Chelsea coach now, the selection will be a problem for him. But I want to feel that he should start with Jackson ahead of.
No, Reece James or Gusto.
Okay, in the case of James and Gusto
Or probably Chalobah.
I would choose Gusto ahead of them. I feel Gusto have been part of the team in the course of the season, and other players have not really been part of this team. So, in order for us to continue, I feel Gusto should be played because his partnership with Kopama tend to create chances for Chelsea, and we tend to score more goals. So, I'll go with Gusto ahead of James.
Okay, and if Gusto is around, then Badasheli had to go back to bench because I saw the first goal, that error wasn't that foul. I felt it wasn't necessary.
But Shelley is not an option in this point in time when our players are back. So he should go back to where he belongs and learn defensive from our other.
You know, the coach might decide to use him ahead of what's it called? Chalobah.
I will not be surprised because Potchetino has. I feel maybe the boy is one of those things he need to prove a point. That is why some of our matches that is not supposed to field him, he tends to bring him to play ahead of the other defenders. So I will not be surprised, but I feel our coach have learned from his previous mistakes and he will not dare to feel by their shield at this point in time.
Okay, Chelsea will be playing next. They have more 2 games to play, and then if they win, there is every possibility of them qualifying to European League next season. What do you think? I know Chelsea will want Tottenham to lose so as to qualify.
I see Chelsea doing this. The morale in the team is very, very high. Now the chances at a certain point in time, we're thinking we are not capable of going to Europe next season. But I see Chelsea going to Europe next season. So I feel if we win these 2 matches, there is high possibility that Newcastle, Tottenham will drop points, and so it will enable us to go to Europe. So I see the possibility, even though it's slim, but there's still possibility that we are going to go to Europe.
All right, a big congratulations to Chelsea. At least tonight you will be happy, and then wait for what will happen tomorrow. I know Chelsea and Man U. I don't know.
My Chelsea United is not an option. I'm going to support my London brothers.
Okay.
I'll come out all for Arsenal to win Manchester United. Tonight I'll sleep very wonderful and have sweet night dreams. Up Chelsea.
Yes, for life. Thank you very much for your opinion. Please don't forget to follow us on all our social media platforms, on Facebook, on TikTok, on YouTube. Follow us on Fast Vibe, watch, like, subscribe, and share. Congratulations once more, my brother.
Thank you, my brother.
Yes.